The air is poison. Maybe it's tear gas from riot police. Maybe it's smoke from fires you can't outrun. Maybe it's chemical fumes from an industrial accident. Whatever it is, it's in your lungs, and every breath is dragging you closer to unconsciousness. You don't have a gas mask. They sold out in the first hour. Hardware stores were looted. But you've got a 2-liter soda bottle, some duct tape, and about 10 minutes. That's enough. Let me show you how to build a respirator from garbage that will keep you breathing when everyone else is choking. A real gas mask has 3 parts: a sealed facepiece, a filter, and a one-way valve. We're going to replicate all 3. The bottle is your facepiece. The filter, made of cloth and activated charcoal, handles particulates and some gases. The valve, improvised from plastic, keeps your airflow clean. This won't stop nerve agents, but it will filter smoke, tear gas, and low-concentration chemical vapors long enough for you to get out of the hot zone, and good enough to survive beats perfect but dead. Let's build it. First, the bottle. Cut the bottom off a clean 2-liter soda bottle, about 2 inches from the base. This is your face opening. The part you drink from is now your filter attachment point. Second, the seal. A mask that leaks is a mask that kills you. The cut plastic edge is hard. Padded. Cut a 3-inch wide strip from a t-shirt and wrap it around the edge, securing it tightly with duct tape. This creates a soft gasket for your skin. Press it to your face, covering your nose and mouth. If there are gaps, poison gets in. Add more padding. Third, the filter. This is the magic. Remove the bottle cap, punch 10 to 15 small holes in it. This is your intake. Now build the filter stack. First, a pre-filter. Cut a circle of cotton cloth and secure it over the outside of the cap with a rubber band. This catches ash and dust. Next, activated charcoal, your chemical filter. You can find it in aquarium filters or water purifiers. If you have to, you can make a less effective version by burning wood until it's completely charred, then crushing it to powder. You need a 1/4 cup. Pack it into a second bottle cap with its top cut off, making a small cartridge. Cover that with another piece of cloth and tape it tightly to the inside of your drilled cap. No gaps. All air must pass through the charcoal. Screw the entire assembly onto the bottle. Fourth, the exhale valve. You can't breathe out through the filter. Your own moisture will ruin it. Cut a small 1-inch X-shaped slit in the side of the bottle near your chin. Cover it from the inside with a small flap of a plastic bag, taping it along the top edge only. When you exhale, pressure pushes the flap open. When you inhale, it seals shut. Simple. Finally, the straps. Punch holes on either side of the bottle and thread through 2 strips of a t-shirt. Tie them tight. The seal should be uncomfortable. If it's comfortable, it's not tight enough. To check the seal, cover the filter with your hand and try to inhale. If you can't, the seal is good. Now for the limitations, because overconfidence kills. This mask will filter particulates, smoke, ash, dust extremely well. It will filter tear gas decently. It will filter some chemical vapors, but the charcoal saturates quickly. In a hot zone, you have maybe 15 minutes. That's your window. Get out. It will not filter carbon monoxide. It will not filter military-grade chemical weapons. And it will not supply oxygen. If the air is unbreathable because of a lack of oxygen, this mask will do nothing. And here's the most critical point. Practice building this before you need it. Don't wait until the air is toxic to figure it out. Build one now. Test the seal. Wear it for 10 minutes. Get used to breathing through resistance. Because when the moment comes, when the smoke rolls in or the alarms sound, you won't have time to learn. You'll only have time to build and run. Your job isn't to fight the gas. It's to survive long enough to get away from it. This mask does that. And in a world where nothing is often all you've got, that's enough.
Survival isn't one size fits all, and neither is your environment. So let's talk about upgrades. If you have time and better materials, you can improve the basic soda bottle mask design significantly. First, the seal. A bad seal makes the best filter useless. Find silicone sealant or rubber gasket material. Apply it to the face opening, let it cure, and you have a professional-grade seal that conforms to your face. No silicone? Use foam weather stripping from a window kit. Peel, stick, and you've got a compressible seal that adapts to your facial contours. If you wear glasses, they're going to fog from your breath. Tape a small piece of sponge inside at your chin to absorb moisture. It's not perfect, but it helps. Next, multi-stage filtration. This is the real game changer. Get HEPA filter material from a vacuum bag or an air purifier. Cut a circle and layer it between your cloth pre-filter and the activated charcoal. HEPA filters catch 99.97% of particles down to 0.3 microns. Find smoke, bacteria, mold spores. You've just built a system comparable to an N95 respirator, but with added chemical protection from the charcoal. To make that charcoal last longer, build a deeper cartridge. Cut a bottle in half. Fill the bottom 3 inches with charcoal and secure cloth on both ends. You've tripled your filter life. Finally, think about staying power. You can't take the mask off in a contaminated zone, but you will dehydrate. Drill a small hole in the side of the bottle.
Thread a length of aquarium tubing through it, seal it with hot glue, and run the other end to a water bottle. You can now drink without breaking the seal, extending your operational time from minutes to hours. So when does this actually save your life? Picture this. Wildfire smoke has pushed the air quality index over 500. It's hazardous to even be outside. With your HEPA upgraded mask, you can breathe. You can move through the smoke to a vehicle, to shelter, to safety, while others are trapped indoors developing respiratory distress. Or you're trapped on an upper floor during a fire building. The stairwell is full of black toxic smoke. Without protection, you're unconscious in 3 breaths. You crouch low, pull the mask on, and move. The filter gives you minutes instead of seconds, enough time to find a window, a fire escape, another way out. You make it, but knowing the limits is what really keeps you alive. This mask fails against military-grade nerve agents like sarin. They absorb through the skin. A mask protects your lungs, but you need a full hazmat suit. It also fails in an oxygen-displaced environment, like a basement filling with carbon dioxide. The air is filtered, but there's no oxygen in it. You'll suffocate breathing clean nothing. And if the bottle cracks or the seal tears, it gives you a false sense of security, which is worse than no mask at all. Here's the hard truth about survival gear. People spend $500 on a military surplus mask, then never train with it. You built a mask from a soda bottle. It cost you $3.
But if you've practiced with it, if you know its limits, if you understand the science, you are more prepared than the person with expensive gear in their closet. Survival isn't about having the best gear. It's about having functional gear and the knowledge to use it. So here's what you do. Gather the materials, build a test mask, and wear it for 20 minutes. Get used to the claustrophobia. Do a seal test. Cover the intake and inhale. The mask should collapse against your face. If it doesn't, fix the seal. Then, disassemble it. Store the charcoal in a sealed container, the filters in a Ziploc bag. When you need it, you assemble it fresh. 5 minutes of work for virgin materials beats a pre-built mask with a saturated filter. This mask is a tool, not a solution. It doesn't fix the problem. It buys you time to get away from the problem. When the gas comes, when the smoke rolls in, you won't be waiting for rescue. You'll be rescuing yourself. You built your own salvation from a soda bottle. And that's the difference between a survivor and a statistic. The mask works. Now make sure you do.